Hello, Capricorn. This is Erica from the Lotus Connection. I'm super happy that you guys are back. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. I just recently started, so I'm really excited to start picking this up and gaining more subscribers. So for those of you who have subscribed and are coming back, thank you very much. And for those that are new, I appreciate you giving my video a chance, and I greatly appreciate it. So this is for reconciliation with your ex, and we're looking at the current energies for the end of October through November. This reading may or may not resonate with you. It is a generalized reading, okay? So, you know, it's not going to resonate with everyone. There's a lot of Capricorns out there. If it doesn't resonate, don't let that discourage you. I definitely advise you to book a personal reading with me, and we can look at your specific situation and see what's going on with you and your ex. Otherwise, I may curse in the video. I am known to swear now and then. So if that's something that bothers you, I just advise you to stop the video now. This reading does not take place for any medical or professional help, okay? I'm really serious, and it's very important to me to provide that message to you guys that this is not in any way, shape, or form a method of, you know, medical or professional help in a situation. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. I've gone ahead and premeditated on the Capricorn energies of the world, okay, and I will be utilizing the Romance Angel deck for some extra messages, and we'll be utilizing the Lynn Strider deck for clarifying cards. So in regards to how you're feeling about the connection, we have 8 of Coins. For how your ex feels about the connection with you, we have 3 of Wands and Queen of Wands. For the potential for reconciliation for the end of October to the beginning of November 2018, we have the 10 of Swords and the Queen of Swords reversed. We have the Knight of Cups for the advice, and for the outcome, we have the 2 of Swords and 7 of Swords. So, to start off with, we have the 8 of Coins or 8 of Pentacles for you. For your energy in regards to this relationship. And I feel like this is letting me know that you are very passionate and you're very diligent about this relationship. You're holding on to perseverance, okay? Maybe some of you guys have been with this ex for a very long time and you're not really wanting to let this go. You're really reflecting on the time and the work that you've put in, and knowing that. And for some reason, I feel like you guys feel like I deserve this relationship. Like, I want this relationship. We belong together. I've put in too much time for it to end like this, right? And I feel like that's kind of like where you guys are coming from in your energy. For them, I have the 3 of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So for me, this is letting me know that they felt in the relationship with you that it wasn't really teamwork. It was either your way or the highway. The Queen of Wands is a very stubborn person. She knows what she wants. She's like magic. She's able to manifest whatever it is that she would like in her life. And I feel like your ex just really felt the strong presence, and you were just like a force to be reckoned with, and kind of, in a sense, quote unquote, wore the pants in the relationship. And that may have bothered them a little bit, because you may have been a little bit uncompromising when things didn't go your way, and you could have been very emotionally draining based on your demands on those closest to you, including your ex. And they felt like, you know, that it was very difficult to sort of be in a relationship with you because of how independent you were. And And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because a Queen of Wands, she's very fiery and she's very strong-willed and she's very beautiful. She embodies this sexuality, so this person is very validated within themselves. They don't need anybody to validate them. And I feel like that's kind of how you are. Or if it doesn't resonate with you in regards to how you are, that's how your ex was. Your ex was very demanding emotionally in regards to their needs and their wants. They were very strong-willed, very unable to compromise when things didn't go their way. They're very highly protective over you and over your family and friends, or vice versa. You were very overly bearing for them. You know, so that very well could have been some of the issues, and that's how they're feeling. They see you as a very beautiful individual who is very powerful and able to manifest, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. There's just certain qualities about you that, you know, kind of created this distance. And again, if it does not resonate for you in regards to how they see you, it could be how you see them, or how they were in the connection, right? They could have been those things that made it difficult to have a relationship with them. Then there was, then we have the Three of Wands, and this is kind of like letting me know that this person that you're dealing with, your ex, is trying to really figure out where they want to go in life, where they're trying to figure out like what's going on, okay, how to achieve their dreams, how to kind of expanding their horizons, how kind of like moving forward. They're wondering how, they're trying to stay true to their own heart. They're trying to find their own way, their own path. They're not sure if you're going to be that person or not. They may feel like you're too stubborn and uncompromising of the things that they want in their life. And that's where they are right now. Or this could be vice versa, all right? Maybe they felt like you felt this about them. We can clarify. But that's what I'm getting. I'm feeling like they have plans for the future. They're not sure how you can be a part of that. For the potential right now for the end of October to the beginning of November, I'm showing Ten of Swords and the Queen of Swords reversed. So this is letting me know that there's a lot of healing that needs to be done. There could have been things that were said, you know, hurtful things. Maybe you guys both did things to hurt one another on purpose. But there's just a lot of challenges that were unexpected. There could have been lying and deceit, which a lot of that tells me here in the outcome position that there was just a lot of betrayal, okay? And a lot of like stabbing in the back. And, you know, obviously, literally, there's a person with their back and all the swords, you know, everywhere. And it's really affecting you guys, either you guys or just you or your ex or both of you. You know, there's just so much hurt and so much betrayal, and just the need to actually move forward. And I'm not necessarily sure if being with your ex is the best thing, because there was such a hurtful outcome. Okay, there's such a hurtful outcome and so much hardship. But with this, it looks like there's something that needs to be looked at and released and not held on to. With the Queen of Swords being in reverse, you know, for the potential outcome, this is letting me know that right now, I'm not sure if like you knew about the betrayal or they knew about the betrayal. Like maybe you guys had a dream about it. Maybe there was some sort of epiphany that you guys had about this, but it really lets me know that right now, in regards to the situation, it's really calling you to look forward, and instead of looking at your logic, okay? And using intellect over emotion, it's really saying to tap into your emotional and intuitive abilities at this point in time regarding this hurt and to let it go. It's saying that the potential for this reconciliation is really a time of healing, a time of letting go of past hurts, a time of transforming your relationship, not overly thinking about the situation or being really practical about it. It's saying it's okay to really feel what you're feeling and processing it and really tapping into your intuition in regards to the potential reconciliation, even if you really want it. You know, I think some of you guys are in this mindset of, I've really worked hard on this relationship. I really don't want to give it up because I've been in this relationship for X amount of years or X amount of months, and there's just so much stuff that we've went through, and I'm not sure if I want to give it up. But at the same token, there's a lot of betrayal, a lot of hurt that either I caused or my ex caused or we both caused to one another. How can we move past that? Are we able to move past it? What am I feeling at this time? Really evaluating whether or not you truly want to be in this relationship. I feel like this is the potential here right now is calling for you to heal your issues that you have going on regarding this relationship in order to really see a change. For the Knight of Cups in the advice position, this is letting me know that it's really asking you, I think it's just a reiteration of this potential. It's really asking you to focus in on what type of feelings are you, excuse me, holding on to in regards to somebody. Bear with me one moment. I'm just going to go grab some water. Sorry about that. Talking provides the thirst. All right, so with the Knight of Cups, as I was mentioning, I feel like it's kind of just accentuating this potential, okay? Really supporting this potential by saying that it is time for you to really start thinking about what type of feelings you're harboring towards somebody, okay? And it's asking you or inviting you to identify this, right? And release those past hurts, because new experiences are on the horizon for you. One that will actually be beneficial towards you. This is sort of an arrival of great news, and whether or not that's towards your ex, it's unclear. To be honest with you, I feel like you need to heal this ex situation and move forward, but you have free will. It is whatever you feel like doing. But honestly, I just feel like this relationship is just no longer worth your time or effort anymore, and it's time for you to move on. But I just feel like this is offering you advice that something better is on the way. So clear this bullshit about your ex. Be prepared, because something better is coming on its way. It's also saying to not be so obsessive or overly sensitive about things. It's saying to not, just because you've gone above and beyond in your relationship with your ex and you've been hurt, it's saying to not allow this situation that you've been going through to really taint the way you move forward in your relationships, okay? It's saying that because you may have gone above and beyond in your relationship to fulfill your partner's needs, it's not saying to do this and not fulfill your own, but it's just saying don't be hard to love or close yourself off to love because you've been hurt. It's saying to continue to keep this open. Keep your heart chakra open. Keep yourself open. Don't build walls and walls upon walls, because somebody's past mistakes are not your future partner's mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow them to pay for the mistakes of your past. It's not fair to them, and it's not fair to you. So start clearing away this bullshit, because I do feel the advice is letting you know that somebody else is coming for you. In regards to the outcome, in regards to this relationship, in regards to reconciling this relationship, there's 2 of Swords and 7 of Swords. I personally feel like the ex may have too many decisions, or maybe too selfish to make decisions of their own in the relationship. I feel like they're being ignorant and numb to the situation, how it's unraveling, and not really giving a fuck about what they did or didn't do or whatever. I feel like there is some fear holding the person back, not having trust or courage within themselves. There's just some sort of difficulty in making some concrete plans. For some of you, there could be a third party where they're trying to figure out if they want to be with you or them. There's some lying and mistrust. There's trying to run from the situation. The 7 of Swords is literally like run, like do not go back type of thing. So for the outcome, I feel like it's time for some clarity and some truth. And I feel like for some of you guys, the clarity and truth is not something that you really want to hear and is very painful, but I feel like you need to experience this in order to move on. Because there is a lot of avoidance here. There's a lot of avoidance, I feel like, on both of your parts. Whereas if you guys were just open and honest with one another and just come from a place of honesty, I feel like things would go a little bit better. But unfortunately, there's some sort of secrecy taking place. There's a lack of wanting to make decisions. So again, whether this is you or them, the outcome is really saying run away from the situation. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your energy. We can look at what the 7 of Swords is in regards to. We'll be clarifying all of these. So let me find my Strider deck. I really love using labradorite. It's like probably one of my favorite stones to help pick up messages. So let me just put that there. Please clarify how Capricorn feels with the 8 of Coins. Please clarify. Thank you. The King of Cups. So you deeply felt a lot for your ex. Okay, obviously you're here trying to look forward in regards to reconciliation with your ex. You had a lot of feelings, Capricorn, for them. You may not have shared them. They may have been something that you just felt really, really deeply about, but had a hard time expressing it. But I do show that, you know, you're coming from a place of really loving this person, and, you know, realizing that you put in a lot of work and you're not willing to give it up so easily. Again, I don't know if you did the hurt or they did the hurt, or if both of you guys hurt each other equally. But I feel like you're looking at it like we can overcome this, like love wins, you know, and that's kind of where you're coming from right now. Why is the 3 of Wands and Queen of Wands here for how the ex feels about Capricorn and reconciling for the month of end of October, beginning of November? Why is the 3 of Wands and Queen of Wands here for the ex? Thank you. 1 for Wands. All right, so I got the 10 of Swords in reverse. So this is letting me know that your ex is on the path of healing whatever it is that you have done, and I feel like that's sort of enlightening a path for them and seeing things clearly. Either you were not the type of person that, you know, they're looking to expand their life, they're looking to change, they're looking to expand their horizons a little bit, and they're not sure if they would like you around. Or it could be you know, like I said, overbearing, protective, not compromising. And this could be them. They may have been that person that was uncompromising, and the 10 of Swords is letting me know that they've thought about all the things that they've done in the relationship that didn't help the connection, and they're healing from it, and during this healing time, they're not sure whether or not they want to be with you. But they are in a period of healing right now. Why is the 10 of Swords and the Queen of Swords reversed here for Capricorn and their ex for potential reconciliation? Why is 10 of Swords and Queen of Swords here? Thank you. Page of Wands. I feel like for the Page of Wands, I feel like something better is around the corner for you, and in order to get this something better, you have to clear the pathway and remove all the negative bullshit that's been eating you up inside. I feel like there's going to be new opportunities to move forward with, and there's going to be a lot of passion, courage. So it's really asking you, like, what are you envisioning for your future? How can you move forward? How can you learn the lessons and allowing them to sink in and kind of just like move forward? Moving, it's saying to heal, to remove this toxicity, to really pay attention to what your intuition's telling you. And I feel like for some of you guys like know internally, like there's something better for you. But then it's like your emotions get the best of you, and you're really thinking about things like on a practical level and being like, no, I put in a lot of time and effort in this relationship. I'm not just going to give it up. I truly feel a lot for this person, and I'm not giving it up because I spent so much time. Like, I just keep getting this. I spent so much time. Give it a rest. Like, who gives a fuck? You spent so much time. It didn't work out. Now you have the opportunity that there's something new out there for you, okay? And it's wanting to come through, but you got to clear this bullshit. You got to heal from that, the past you have. And I feel like deep down, you guys are not listening to yourselves, right? You're not listening to yourselves. And what your inner self is saying is like, I deserve something so much better. I can get something so much better. And guess what? You can, because it's on its way. That's the potential. Now, it could be for some of you, your ex is becoming this something better. For some of you. But in all honesty, I feel like don't wait for that. Like, really, truly think somebody new is coming in, because there is a lot of deceit here and uncertainty in your outcome. So for me, it's really ringing a new beginning is better with somebody else. Why is the Knight of Cups here for advice for Capricorn, October 2018 and beginning of November in regards to their ex? What's the advice? Sorry, I have a 3-year-old and it is lunchtime and we don't want to eat, but we want to grab snacks. So I apologize, it's been having to stop this over and over. What's the advice for Capricorn and their ex in reconciliation? What's the advice for the end of October, beginning of November? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and also Venus. Capricorn, thank you. Okay, so I guess there's a lot of messages for your advice here. So one of the cards that fell was the Knight of Pentacles in the reversed position. So this is letting me know right now your advice is that you're feeling rather bored and restless, and so because this energy is coming up, you're really looking at the past, right? And because you're just bored with this newfound freedom, not knowing really what to do. But it's saying like get out of this energy and stop being resistant to change, and really look at this and change your mindset and make room for new opportunities, because new opportunities are coming. It's saying get out of this because new opportunities are coming for you. We have the Fool, which is further communicating and letting you know that new beginnings are on the horizon for you. There's a new wave of change. I don't feel, and I think I felt, I even think in the past cards, the past reading I did for you also said, you know, it's time for you to move forward. The energy didn't change. The energy is still saying that, you know, there is a time, this is a time now where new beginnings are possible for you. This is a time where you've learned your lessons and you're kind of allowing these lessons to form and shape you, and you're rediscovering yourself. It's saying, are you ready for the next big step in your life? Because it's coming for you. And then we also have the Page of Cups for you. And this is, it fell. The Page of Cups. So it's telling you to start trusting in your intuition and your feelings, because you are in the right path. And I feel like for a lot of you guys are getting the sense of, I need to move forward. I can't look back on this relationship any longer. And I feel like there could be some inner battling between that, but I feel like it's time for you to really listen to that larger voice in your head. The voice that's telling you that there was something wrong with this relationship and you need to move on and you need to move forward because you're all deserving of that. And I feel like it's asking you to take time to work through all of your issues that you have. This could be tapping into your creative potential, whether it is you journal, you sing, you meditate, you paint, you do whatever, okay? I feel like it's asking you to do something to help you heal, and something creative to let it go. Scrapbooking, but not of your ex, just scrapbooking in general, you know, journaling, like I said, something to help you release the issues that you're facing with your ex and moving forward. All right, so now we're gonna look at the outcome. Why is the Two of Swords and Seven of Swords here for Capricorn and their ex in regards to reconciliation? Thank you. All right, hold on, some cards fell on the floor. All right, so 4 cards fell on the floor. The High Priestess card fell out first. This is letting me know that, like, you truly, in regards to this outcome, you know deep down inside that this relationship isn't working out for you, okay? And it's asking you to reclaim your power. It's asking you to trust in yourself and what it is that you believe in. Because right now, it's like you're battling between what your heart and your head's telling you. It's asking you to really that's why your intuition's there. It's really asking you to dig deep into that intuition and really tap into what it is you know, right? And it's asking you to reclaim your power. You know, I think, what you need to do in this situation. You know deep down inside what the answers are, but you're neglecting it, and unfortunately it's just creating further heartache. Okay, it's creating further heartache for you. We have the Ace of Swords. Somebody's going to gain mental clarity in the situation. I feel like it's going to be more you. You've gained the mental clarity in order to move forward. There's the Hanged Man that's coming here. I feel like either your ex is in this position or you are in this position. Either way, the Hanged Man has shown up here. It's saying that there's a crossroads and that it's really difficult to make a decision. You're feeling very stuck, but you don't have to make hasty decisions right now. You don't have to rush into a relationship in order to feel whole again. You don't have to reach out to your ex or try to be there. It's just saying that you need to let go. You need to be vulnerable. And sometimes that's hard. Sometimes we don't want to be vulnerable, but in order to heal, we have to be at that vulnerable state in order to move forward. And it is saying, you know, with the Six of Swords, that we're going to be going into calmer waters. Things are going to turn okay for us in the end. Whether your ex does come back and reconciles with you, or whether you decide, which this spread is literally confirming for the majority of Capricorns to move on from their ex. It's saying that everything's going to be okay once you choose to move on from this betrayal, this heartache. Okay, this betrayal, this heartache, a person who is stubborn and not wanting to compromise, or a person who sees you in that light and doesn't see you as somebody who they can envision a future with. And yet here you are, all that hard work, and I really truly care. But how long do you want to keep going in that route if it's not going to keep, going forward? How long do we want to keep doing that, right? If it's not going to be pushing forward. And it's saying to you, you have opportunities. Like, get your shit together, because something better is coming along for you. So start preparing so that you don't have to carry this baggage from the past into this like new and wonderful relationship that's like really waiting for you. So I'm going to pull out some romance angel cards here for you, Capricorn. Sorry, the way that this camera is just the worst. I like try so hard to get it so you guys can see everything, and it's so difficult. So I apologize. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I'm gonna push my chair back a little bit. What are the love messages for Capricorn? What are the love messages for Capricorn? What divine messages would you like to give Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? What love messages would you like to provide for the month, the end of October, beginning of November? Thank you. What other messages would you like to provide Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus signs? What other love messages? Thank you. Other love messages, thank you. Sorry. And I'm going to pull one message from the universe has got your back. Oops. And okay. What is the divine universal message you want to provide Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? What message do you want to provide Capricorn? Please show me. Thank you. All right, so a lot of cards pulled out. I really only wanted to pull one, but because they wanted to come out, I'm going to read these to you at the end. All right, so in regards to your romance cards, we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. What did I just say about your advice? It's saying clearly decide what you want, clear the space so that what it is meant for you would come towards you. So this is awesome. It's telling you to flirt, extend your light-hearted energy to others. It's okay to let your guard down. As I've been mentioning, Capricorn, let your guard down. Don't allow the hurt to really make you hard and resistant to love. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Start getting back to the things that you enjoyed prior to this relationship to help you heal, help you regain a sense of purpose, okay, and not being depressed, and allowing to open up a connection, open up a passion for something so that passion can come back in. And these cards here are really great cards, and I think they're going to really resonate with you. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So I feel like once you start focusing in on yourself and what truly makes you happy, the decision to leave this is going, this reconciliation process or wanting to reconcile. I think you're going to start seeing, for many of you, a newer sense of the relationship. Maybe you're going to see that you don't want to be with this person, or maybe the energies will shift and you will. But either way, I feel like once you focus in on yourself, things will become illuminated and you'll see the truth, whatever your truth is. I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose love. I choose again, I choose love. I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again, I choose love. I think for some of you guys, you are hanging on to this relationship in fear that you will not love again, or that you won't be able to love somebody the same way. And I feel like you need to release that fear, or feeling that you'll never find somebody. I think you need to really release that fear and really just recognize that there's a universal love that's pulsating through you, that loves you unconditionally, and you don't need somebody to complete you. And you'll see your situation change dramatically. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. So obviously, if we're focusing on the lack of a relationship or the lack of communication between somebody, we're just continuing to keep perpetuating the situation. So we need to change the energy, be more positive. And so if you truly want to reconcile, you'll have to think of it differently. You'll have to heal, you'll have to change your mindset. But again, for the energy, for most of you, it's saying to move on from this relationship and into something better. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. And the last one, the presence of love will always cast out fear. So I feel like a lot of you guys, Capricorn, are hanging on to this relationship out of fear. So I hope this reading resonated with you. Please like, share, subscribe. I'd love to hear your story and how this reading resonated. I wish you all the love and light in the world, Capricorn. Have a wonderful day.